But also something else that they changed too. They updated like the game FPS, the max FPS limit. I think went from 120, 144. So that's really cool to see. They also added the MIP streaming, and I believe what the MIP streaming is supposed to do is try to take some of the load off of your RAM and add it onto the VRAM, which is on your video card. And one of our videos we even put out earlier was is Tarkov experiencing a memory leak? And we asked you guys if you guys were having problems with the memory, and we got a lot of answers saying that yes, the memory was an issue for people with like 16 gigabytes RAM or less.
I gotta turn the MIP streaming on.
And so hopefully the MIP streaming will help with some of that. Now I did hear he was saying for those single PC streamers, be a little careful with it because you are probably using some of that VRAM to stream. So it might not be better for you, but it's definitely something to play with. And especially if you have a lot of VRAM, like for myself, I need to make sure I go turn that on because I have a dual PC stream setup as well as a nice graphics card. So it should help me, and I'm excited to test it out. And it's definitely good to see some fixes like that because I know that the back end is really where there could definitely be a lot of work. Like in such a involved game, RPG game that has so many different items, so many different guns. It's so much fun to play and experience. There's so much depth. The back end really, really matters, and so it is good to see some work on that. Do you guys have any thoughts on any of that?
I did not realize that's what MIP streaming did. I thought it was something to do with like CPUs or something like that. So I never really. I seen you talking about it, and I think it was the podcast, but I did not realize that it made made playing a bit easier on your PC.
That's huge, honestly. I mean, like, I was personally dealing with that data leak, like, heavy when it came to, like, a lot of different maps, honestly. Yeah. Especially Reserve, man. Reserve was really trying me.
Reserve was a rough one.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't even get into Reserve.
Reserve, I wasn't allowed in there.
But that has changed recently for you, or no?
Dude, yeah, it did. I think it's because... I mean, it could have been because of the changes. I definitely want to like mess with them though, because like I definitely get like huge lag spikes sometimes, like indoors places sometimes. I don't know.
Well, that was generally what they were hoping to fix. Like one of the things I think they said specifically for MIP streaming is just aiming to combat like those right as you get into the raid, those big lag spikes that you experience, and when you're like getting into fights with other players and stuff. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully in your case, Cedu with the 1060, hopefully it would help you. Hopefully you've got enough VRAM and stuff like that. I know if you have a lot of VRAM, it's supposed to. But yeah, we'll hopefully see some tests out there and get back to you guys on how good it is. Chat, comments, let us know what you guys think. If it's helped you guys out. If you guys have done any testing on it, we would love to hear from you guys on that. I'm going to take 5 seconds of your day to say we have streams on Twitch and YouTube. We have a Discord. Link is in the description below. And please drop a like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.